about implementing systems. And we kind of touched on this briefly earlier when we were talking about the E-Myth, but you do go in, you do have thoughts about you have to have a system for developing your strategies. You have to have a system for management, a system for marketing, a system for sales, tell me a little bit more about that. I'll pick marketing and sales, for example. What do you mean by a marketing and sales system that you should have in your company?
Well, I think the best businesses have systems and processes and tracking and measures for everything that is important to the results of the business. And so for me, results that are super important are, profitability. And with that, of course, revenue and expense management and things like that. And so ensuring that you've got systems in place that are repeatable and reliable and can be standardized as you grow, and you can build training in those systems in so that you've got qualified people delivering in those systems. And when the systems, either you outgrow the systems or the systems are no longer working for the results that you're going after, well, then you change the systems.
Right.
But I think the idea of everyone kind of doing things their own way is not what's going to attract a good deal from a buyer. You need those systems and that stability and that standardization and reliability in order for a buyer to know that they're getting something that they can then replicate.
Agreed. I mean, you can certainly assume that the buyer wants to inherit or take over a business that's got these processes in place. I found in my experience as well, so buyers have their own issues like sellers. I mean, they're not sure about the investments that they're making, and when they inherit a company that has good systems in place, I've seen a few times, Abby, where buyers are like, "Wow, these guys have a really good sales process. We need to mimic that sales process back in our business as well." Do you know what I mean?
That's cool. Yes, I love that.
So there is a lot, and that is a value. I mean, that is where you have a prospective buyer in there, and you're like, hey, yeah, we do have a great process. So that, I think I've just updated my price 10%. If you want, if you want to take advantage of this process. So I think that's, having those processes in place are really, really important. And I'm glad that you said it. It has to do, like I said, for everything. And like you write, it's not just sales and marketing, but it's also with your people and management, which is really good.